So, if you're somebody who's going through a spiritual awakening, you will probably relate to this entire video. Over the last 6 months, I've been exposed to basically all of the laws of the universe, raising your vibration, energy, frequency, and vibration, following your passion, past lives, and how those influence your current incarnation on Earth, potential alien contact, unity consciousness, like literally all of these things. Where before that, the first basically 25 and a half years of my life, I was living in a world where I believed there was something greater than me, but not to the extent that I do now. And over the last 6 months, I have changed so many things in my life. I've changed so many thought patterns in my life, abundance thought patterns, lack mindset patterns, how I look at my body and my general health. From that standpoint, I always used to have an eating disorder, and that's all gone now. And it's weird because I feel so incredibly free, but at the same time so incredibly isolated, because all my family members, all my friends currently, um basically everyone in my current life, it's no one I can really talk to about this stuff. And, my mom and my family is a good support system, but even when I talk to them about it, they sort of get it, but it's not to the level that, I've understand all these things of, everything is energy. This is all a projection. Time and space is an illusion, and we're literally shifting through parallel realities, depending on our current point of attraction, our current state of being. And your internal state is a reflection on what is in the outternal world. So if you're feeling lack internally, you're going to feel that and see that externally in your life. All these things, it's gotten to the point where like days my days go by so quickly, but at the same time, it's so disorienting because I almost walk around like I'm separate from my body, which I am. We are, in a sense, from a deepest fundamental soul standpoint, but it's sometimes it's a little challenging to navigate that when you're having a conversation with, let's say, my family, for example, my mom, my brother who's 14, and my father, and they're talking about him doing driving lessons, and I'm like, excited for him, but then like at the same time, simultaneously in the conversation, I just feel so disconnected, due to kind of our differences in frequency and vibration. And yeah, if you can relate to this, please comment down below. It's a weird feeling. So I'm kind of still in the growing pain standpoint. I'm still really embracing just throwing myself into the unknown, kind of career change, life outlook change, abundance stuff. Like I've changed a lot, spent a lot of money that I had saved up on things that were, meaningful for me, and just knowing that the universe will bring it back to me in a way that's right for me. It's a weird change, and my ego is still clinging just a little bit. I think that's why lately my anxiety and fear triggers have been there. But it's when you are coming at this from a high level of consciousness, it's easier to frequently remind yourself. But at the same time, those frequent reminders, when you don't have a good support system around you that you can talk about. So I can only imagine the people who were going through spiritual awakenings before the internet was created. And perhaps in one of my past lives, I probably did go through a pretty rapid one, potentially at the same age I am now without the internet. And goodness gracious, I see why people would have potentially gone mad or gone to psych wards, if they didn't know how to express themselves. And at least now we can go on the internet and see that you're not going crazy. And it's all part of a greater plan. So, yeah.